When you're shooting a documentary, you really cannot plan anything. You can't hold for lighting, you can't ask an actor to say something again, you can't plan a shot, you just gotta catch whatever you catch.
Since we're doing behind the scenes, we're running from base camp to set, back to base camp, and back to actors' trailers.
So shooting this documentary is one of the hardest projects I've ever been a part of.
We shot in every single lighting condition. There were times when we'd follow, Rob, the director, or some of the actors from outside to inside, and we didn't have a chance to light anything. Everything is pretty much natural light.
But using the D800s actually really saved the project. One of the great things about the D800 is you never had to worry about a proper image.
The Nikon D800 looks more cinematic than any other DSLR camera that I've ever used.
Because of the 35mm sensor in the Nikon, it's so sensitive to light that if we're going from outside to inside and we stop down just a bit, we're still going to be able to get a nice image.
One of the really great accessories was the MB D80 battery grip.
You can quickly switch out the battery just by pulling it out from the side.
And once you put the camera on the rig, you never have to take the camera off to reload a battery. You just pop it out from the side, stick the battery in, and you're good to go.
If one battery ran out in the camera, it would seamlessly switch to the battery grip battery, and you would never have to stop the take.
Since you're wearing a running gun shoot, it's a documentary, the sound guy's not always around. He could be in a different location, and you just got to start rolling and get what you can.
Another great accessory that really saved us was the ME1 microphone.
We always had the ME1s connected and rolling, and because they're on the camera and because they pick up sound so well, we were able to use that audio in a lot of our edits. I mean, it saved us a couple of times because we didn't always have a sound guy next to us. I mean, as much as we'd like to, that wasn't always the case, especially since we were rolling with 2 cameras and 2 crews sometimes.
And then of course, you can't talk about Nikon without talking about the lenses. The main lens that we used when we were shooting the documentary was the 24 to 70mm lens.
It's a workhorse of the lens. I mean, you have pretty much all the range that you could ever want.
It's perfect for running and gunning because you can quickly zoom in and out and you have tons of options.
The fact that it's 2.8, it captures a lot of light in very low light situations. This lens in combination with the sensor that's in the camera is pretty nice when considering you're in an environment where you can't light and you've got to use whatever light's available, no matter what.
The documentary was really one of the hardest projects I've ever done, but I have to say the D800s really saved us.
I feel that we would not have been able to make this movie without this camera.
I've shot a lot of camera systems and a lot of documentaries, and the D800 is probably the best camera I've used.
It just went through so many adventures with us, and we are so glad to have it by our side.
I mean, this is all you need, what I'm holding right here, to make a documentary.